For a very long time, this was the only place where blacks in this area could be buried. This was it. And it started with 2 acres, and it's now just under 5 acres. So regardless of a person's station in life, this is where they were buried. Even in death, there was segregation. This is where they were buried. Along the way, we haven't just been coming up and picking up debris that maybe blew over from other areas. We haven't just been coming up and cleaning. We haven't just been coming up and uncovering, but we have some trusty volunteers that have been taking the time to look at genealogy and finding information and history on individuals and trying to make this more personal. That it's not just a headstone, it's not just a marker. These are lives and accomplishments that we are documenting and looking to honor our ancestors. The very first time that I was out with the group, which was in May, I worked in this area right here beside us, which is known as Babyland. And the situation in Babyland was one in which, where you're standing right now, you wouldn't know that there were flat markers there. Because through the years, with the settlement, and then of course with mowing and things on that line, there was a lot of dirt and grass that covered over those flat markers. And I believe that first time in May, I'm going to say it was about 27, roughly 27 markers that were uncovered just in this area. So now when families come out to visit, they know where their loved ones are. And when we came back the second time in June, as we uncovered one of the markers, and I'm going to kind of point him out here, there was a gentleman by the name of Wayne Scott that was here with us. And as Jenny was uncovering the marker and we said out loud the name of the individual, sir, who did that individual turn out to be? Robin.
Robin Preston, my brother.
How long had you been looking for Robin?
Over 50 years.
That's why we're here.
Over 50 years. And my son got this crew together to find covered, plates, cemetery, whatever. And I was down over the hill looking for my brother. He never knew his name, but he had found him, but didn't know his name. And once he found Robin Preston, I just fell down and started crying. Then I found my twin brothers that was born in the 60s, not too far from Robin, but we've been looking for him for years.
There's 273 veterans that I've found so far. Like she said, we have 36 Civil War, we have Spanish-American War, we have the very first casualty for York City in the Korean War, Roger Ballard, he's buried down there. Who else? We have a Tuskegee Airman in here whose plane went down. He was only 19. These are kids, But you wouldn't know all of that until, you start looking. Like every time I see a male's name, I literally go home on Ancestry.com and I look them up just to see, because a lot of them don't even say they're veterans, but they were. They didn't get the military headstone, or they didn't put it on their headstones, because some people actually have it written underneath. But yeah, it's been very emotional for me, I came up here on Juneteenth to tell all the Civil War soldiers, like, hey, guess what? It's now a state recognized holiday. This is what you guys fought for, and now it's recognized. So